For this segment of Stay Connected, we have Renee Cooper. She is the founder of One Journey Consulting. It's a coaching and consulting firm based in Wayland, Mass. She's been an executive coach for 17 years and has coached senior executives at companies such as PricewaterhouseCoopers, Bell South, United Airlines, Lockheed, and Verizon. In 2006, she and her business partner, Diane Hall, launched One Journey Consulting to focus on individuals experiencing significant life transitions such as divorce. She publishes an occasional blog and speaks locally on issues of transition and personal growth. In addition to her work with One Journey, she's currently coaching the Executive Leadership Development Program at Harvard Business School. And she teaches a program at the Harvard Kennedy School entitled Leadership: The Inner Journey. Renee also has an MBA from Harvard Business and an undergraduate degree from Brown University. Welcome to the program, Renee.
Thank you.
You certainly have been busy.
I've been very busy, yeah.
That's great. So tell me about One Journey Consulting. What is it that One Journey does?
We are, as you said in your introduction, we're a coaching and consulting practice. We focus on personal renewal and rediscovery, particularly through significant life transitions like divorce. About 75% of our business is focused around divorce or post-divorce issues, and the rest of our business is focused on midlife issues, career transition, health and physical transition, things like that.
So what was your motivation when you started One Journey Consulting?
Well, my background is in leadership and coaching, so I've always been interested in how human beings grow and evolve. And then about 9 years ago, when I was going through my own divorce, I got really curious about this, what I observed as some people who go through this experience of divorce and come out of it enhanced and enriched and enlarged, and many other people who go through the experience of divorce and remain bitter and beaten down somehow. So I got really curious about what makes the difference in how it turns out for a person. So I dove into the research, and what I found from the research and from my own personal experience is that the people who use the experience of divorce or any tough experience for growth have some things in common. So one of the things they have in common is they have an orientation for learning rather than blame. So, you know, in the beginning of an experience like divorce, the tendency is to kind of, you know, point fingers and find fault, and everybody does that. But the people who actually grew through the experience quickly turned the mirror towards themselves and said, what can I learn from this experience? So that was one thing. Another thing that people had in common was that they had some help. They had some objective people who could provide them with support and encouragement, but also with some perspective about where they were having behaviors that didn't work so well for them. So it could be a coach or a therapist or a minister or a hairdresser, but somebody who could give you some objective feedback. So we started the business to kind of help people use the experience to enrich their lives rather than be diminished by them.
So what is the overall philosophy of One Journey Consulting when you're working with your clients?
Well, part of it is captured in our name, One Journey. So I think about really any life experience as part of the path to wisdom and wholeness, but particularly the difficult experiences, and all spiritual philosophies will say this, that it's the struggle that is the path to personal growth and spiritual growth and wholeness. So that's part of our philosophy, is that this difficult experience actually is the path to wholeness and the path to wisdom and growth. The second part of our philosophy, I would say, is that while you may not have a choice about all of the experiences that happen to you in your life, you always have a choice about what you do with those experiences. So we work with our clients to help them, A, realize that they have choices in how they use the stuff that life deals them, and then take those experiences and do something valuable with them.
Excellent, excellent. So, there seems to be other divorce groups that are out there. What really sets One Journey apart from the other
from
your
groups,
I guess competition. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's a fair thing to say, but it's
Yeah.
but what makes you what makes you unique?
Yeah. Um, there are a lot of great support groups out there, and I actually don't see us in competition with them because we're not a support group. What we offer is workshops. So while our clients do get a lot of support and encouragement when they come to workshops like ours, what they also get, which is different and unique about us, I think, is they get tools and strategies for how to move forward. So our focus is about moving forward.
Excellent. So who typically would attend one of your One Journey workshops?
Most of our participants tend to be women. I would say 75 or 80% are women. The rest are men, obviously. Between late 30s and mid 60s. For the workshops, most of the people come, I would say about a 60-mile radius around Wayland. So we get some people up from Rhode Island, we get some people from Western Mass, some folks down from Portsmouth. So we have a nice radius. Most people are somewhere in their early divorce process to a couple years out, 2 or 3 years out. So yeah.
That's excellent. So tell us a little bit about the workshop. I mean, what could, what would somebody expect to experience when they come to one of your offerings?
We like to think that what we provide for people is hope and a roadmap. And by that, we mean by coming to one of our workshops, people do get support and encouragement for the journey. That's the hope part. But the roadmap is, we really do provide tools and strategies for moving forward. And we do that around what we call our 3 C's. So our first C would be community, and that's this aspect of being with other people who are going through similar experiences and sharing your experience and learning from other people and having that sense of camaraderie, that community. The second C is the content or curriculum. So every session we would have a particular topic that we focus on. So it could be the grieving process and letting go, or it could be how to deal with anger or sadness, or it could be having difficult conversations with an ex, but some topic like that, the content. And then the third C is the coaching. So Di, my partner, and I are coaches, and often people come to the workshops and they'll have a particular issue that's hot for them, and they really just need some help working through it and some practical advice for how to work through that topic. And so we'll do some live coaching in the workshop, and the other people who are observing the coaching learn from that person's experience. So yeah, so that's what people would see in the workshop.
Well, it's what advice would you give someone who's just embarking on their journey?
I think I would have 2 pieces of advice. The first, I think, is to ask yourself this one question. And I would ask myself, who do I want to be when this journey is over? What kind of person do I want to be? Who do I want to look back on and see who I was? Who do I want to see in the mirror? So, and use the experiences, the difficult experiences that come up in the journey of divorce to help you become that person that you want to be. So that would be the first piece of advice. And the second piece of advice is get help, some kind of help and support. You don't have to do it alone. Find a coach or a minister or a neighbor, somebody who can help you through the process.
Again, thanks for coming on the program, Renee.
Thank you, TJ.
Welcome back. Here we are. And if you missed the first part of the program, I have with me Kathy K. Dyer of Mary Kay Cosmetics. Kathy can be reached at website, Kathy?
www.marykay.com/Kathy K. Dyer.
So, Kathy, now what do we